Hey there. It is Sit With Me Saturday. R.A. Menard, Mitriya from Monks of the Way, and MN10. I don't think with this you can really see what's going on behind me. No, you can't. Let's take a look the other way. Oh, that's better. That's better. Oh, yeah. Sunset going on behind me. Pretty nuts, right? So today, MN10. Normally on Sit With Me Saturday, I would not go for a walk, but hey, let's go for a walk. You can watch the sunset. Maybe you should just watch the sunset while I do this. Maybe. Anyway, you're hanging out with me. I appreciate you. It occurred to me I was going to do the part in MN10 where we talk about graveyard meditation. It's in the translated teachings, it says charnel ground teachings. But that's a graveyard, basically. They buried some bodies, they threw some bodies out there just plain. I mean, a ditch for dead bodies, I guess you could call it. Yeah. So anyway, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Well, as you can see over here, it's really, really a great sunset. Oh my gosh, almost touching, right? Almost touching. Just do some meditation if you wanted. Be great. But I'm going to talk about a particular type of meditation. Oh crap, I'm too far from the phone, aren't I? All right. Well, I'm going to try to speak up and maybe you can hear me. Maybe I should get closer. So, what I'm talking about is meditation that goes with the teaching of MN10. And it appears to me that the graveyard meditation could go a heck of a lot better if you knew how to meditate in such a way that touches you better, more directly, whatever. Um, let's see. Let me pick up a rock here. Doesn't really matter which rock. I don't know. How about this? I don't even know what kind of rock this is. There it is. So there it is. Holding it in my hand. I'm looking at it. And suppose you're not in a meditative state yet. So you'd want to relax and try not to pay attention to the rock as you're getting into the meditative state. But you're still looking at it. Then, when you're ready, Start to feel the rock. Feel the texture of the outside of the rock. Feel the substance it's made of. It's like you can see inside the rock. It's like you can taste the rock. It's like you can smell it. You can feel it with your skin. It's like your senses can perceive the rock, but you're also trying to perceive that which your senses cannot tell you, cannot show you. You're trying to, well, let's just put it there. Let's say you're trying to do that for a while. Nothing in the universe exists, just the rock. Sooner or later, you can move to being the rock. You are the rock. You are the thing that gets touched. You are that texture. You are that insides. You're the smell, you're the taste. The thing that gets tasted, the thing that gets seen. That particle, that atomic structure, that lattice of matter, it's you. You kind of think from there. Like you're the rock perceiving the surroundings, not you looking at the rock. And of course it's calm. And of course it's quiet. Sooner or later, you are bigger than the rock, and you're looking at the rock from the area around the rock. And you're bigger still, and you're looking at yourself, looking at the rock. And then you're just you, looking at the rock, letting everything else melt away as if it never existed. And then you're trying not to notice the rock at all. And you're just being calm, and you're being serene, and you're done. Ta-da! Very small, very to the point. But we can talk about it. So let's go for that walk. Or maybe we should just watch the sunset while we talk about it. It'd be better if we walked so I knew the sound quality was good. I apologize for not letting you watch the sun go down there. It's okay. Wake up early tomorrow, watch the sun come up. It'll be much more rewarding than a sunset. Well, I think sunrises are much better than sunsets. It still washes out in the camera unless we turn it around. Nice, huh? I wonder, is the moon phase exactly the same? Yeah, it would be. is is the moon phase the same for everybody in the United States that sees this? Yeah, at the current time, it would be. Oh my gosh, it's comical that I would say something like that. All right, so back to the meditation. So there are meditations of focus. There are meditations of silence. There are meditations of different sensory perceptions. There's meditation of simply awareness. There's meditation of pondering. There's meditation of, I guess that's kind of silence, stopping thoughts. Could be different depending on what people think the meditation is. in any case, there's all those meditations, and basically what I just ran through is all of them. And not all the meditations that exist, of course. There are hundreds of basic types of meditation, but I've probably gone through, oh my gosh, at least 5 different basic types and combined those types in different ways here. So, is your average meditator going to be able to do what I just advised? Just right out of the box? No, no. Could somebody be particularly skilled and pick it up like that? Wow. I mean, that could happen, but no, probably not. I wish you could see all of the details of this sunset. There's that pink lit up cloud there, but in the middle there's these dark purplish lined clouds in the middle, and then there's the wispiness coming towards us in streaks. It's, wow, it's something. I guess maybe if a person blew up the image, then they could maybe see the stuff. Probably not. Some of it probably still washes out. That's too bad. If I had my camcorder, I do have a camcorder, I could be doing this better, I guess. I don't have a tripod to stand it on, though. No, I have a tripod to stand it on now that I think about it. Um, I don't have power for the battery for the camcorder. It's out. I'm gonna have to find a way to charge that up. I guess at a truck or gas stop, or in a coffee shop, or I suppose at some point I'll be back out at the Lake Pleasant, just outside Phoenix, and I'll have some electricity out there and some water. So quite a party, but also get to charge everything up. It's well, the homeless life can be difficult. I'm I want to keep my razor charged up so I can shave. I want to keep my camcorder battery, my phone, my laptop all charged up. And I don't have any electricity. So imagine how that is. You don't want anyone to see you charging up your razor at the coffee shop. You know, they already don't like it if you look homeless in the first place. That would compound the issue. As people noticing things is the problem. I mean, if you look like everybody else, you blend into society, you get less trouble then. The nail that sticks up the squeaky wheel, you know, you get noticed if you don't match up. And being homeless doesn't match up. The monk life absolutely doesn't match up. Definitely not partaking in that society. I should be talking about more meditation instead of you just hanging out with me, right? Or should I just be talking about whatever? Because you are just hanging out with me. Sitting with me Saturday, taking a minute, relaxing, shooting the shit. If you have any questions about Buddhist stuff or the Buddhist view on something, go ahead and let me know. I would talk about it now. Of course, later people can make a message in whatever platform they would see the video, whether it be Facebook or YouTube or even TikTok or maybe someday Instagram. I don't even know what time it is. I know I haven't been talking very long, so should all be good. So anyway, the meditation. Wow, I would probably, if I had no meditation skills whatsoever, I would start with probably breath meditation and silence meditation and focus meditation, probably in that order. I particularly like candle focus, really getting in there and being the flame of the candle. So much interesting stuff going on there with the flame of a candle. The way it's consuming part of the wax and spitting out the rest. It's combusting, you know, it's transforming things as it lives, I guess you'd say. It's breathing in a way, it's eating. It has a lifespan. Once again, wish you could see all the details of the sunset. Really something. It's getting dim though, and I'm not sure that you can see very much. I really appreciate people taking a minute to listen to whatever ramblings I might have, whatever. This next set with me Saturday, we're going to do the part with the graveyard meditation, and I'm going to talk about it at a decent length, and I think that's really enough for an entire sit with me Saturday because it's a whole bunch of stuff. You know, you could shorten it so it's meaningless, and you could shorten it all the way to, hey, go to a graveyard and check out some dead bodies and think about it. But it's certainly much more in depth than that. And I realize in MN10, Middle-length Discourses of Buddha, they're just trying to do a rundown. They're trying to do a rundown, and they expect you to look in the proper mid-length and full-length discourse, full-length talks to get details about all these things. They're just kind of giving you the basic rundown. I feel like if I don't expound upon some of this stuff, that I'm just not doing people a real good service. That if you were to look through this in order, even though it's a rundown, you really need more than what they've put in there. Certainly it's not any dirt or flies on Buddha. He was giving these talks, and people were getting the information down, and then they made probably the most complete and flattering rundown talk they could out of what he gave. And, honestly, he wanted people to understand things, so he didn't just throw everything but the kitchen sink in short order form at people hoping something sticks. He was really explaining things so people could understand them, so it was in some decent detail. I can't believe for a moment that he just, you know, threw all the concepts out like nothing if there were a decent number of monks in the group that weren't heavily familiar with these things. So I think he probably spoke at a way that people could understand, and nothing hidden, of course, everything right out there out front. Nothing mystical, nothing where you'd need to figure it out really. Everything should pretty much come together when you talk about it. Well, I think Technically, the sun has set, so that's probably enough of that. Hey, I'm back. So where I am, I'm out on the edge of everything here. Out on the edge of everything. Out on the edge of well, there's it's undeveloped land here. Is what I mean. There's auto place, coffee shop, fast food, whatever, right over there. And I'm off to the side of the road with some undeveloped land. I could spend the night here. I don't think there's going to be too much wind to freeze me out too much, me and the dogs. We do have our permanent tent with us. There she is. Still haven't given her a name. Don't know. Probably should. I think a feminine name would be appropriate. I'm going to be maybe a little distasteful and say because she's temperamental. But I don't know. I've met more females than males that were temperamental. It's nice because there's enough quiet, but still there's traffic coming by. A little bit later, there won't be traffic coming by. Like once in a blue moon, somebody will come by this area in the middle of the night. Not real popular way to travel. Not much to get to on the other side there. I mean, there's, the park and office buildings and stuff. And the park closes at 10. Sit with me Saturday start at 6. You get the idea. Well, I'm going to close down Sit with me Saturday, I guess. I want to remind everybody that you can click follow, like, all that kind of stuff. Got an Android application at the Google Store called Ask Buddha, free. Doesn't ask for your information. I've got Monk Monday on Monday where I go live to talk about specifically monk stuff. And of course, there's the Sit With Me Saturdays you can get in live on every Saturday. So there's Saturday, there's Monday, those are the lives. I'm going to try to start doing, I don't know, like a video every day at some point, but I'm not quite there yet. And what I might do is do a bunch of them in a particular day and then disseminate them out through consecutive days. Wow, there's not much to see. It's getting darker. All right. I don't want to bore you to death. I want you to get out there and take a look at some teachings of Buddha specifically. Now, this is MN10 once again, and so you could take a look at MN10, get a reference for what I'm talking about here. And I hope to see you on another Sit With Me Saturday. I appreciate you, and it's a great day to be alive.